Hey guys, Chase Gullett here again, Chase Vintage Guitars. I did a video earlier today actually, and it was showing a little bit of my inlay jig. That thing actually, there was a detent pin in that, and that kind of doubles with another jig that I use, and I use that for cutting in my fretboard slots. So I was about halfway through this board, and I got to thinking, I was like, these guys might be interested in seeing this. So I thought I'd go ahead and set the camera back up and give you a little sneak peek of kind of what's going on here with some of that. So, so basically on the bottom side of this piece of Padauk here, there's a piece of plexiglass, and then this is taped, two-side taped to that. Now that aligns with the detent pin, and again, this straight edge that I've had here, I've got that clamped now in place. So as I slowly pull this up, on the bottom of this jig, actually I'll grab another one. So this is a different one I've got. This is actually a 27 3/4 inch baritone scale jig. But what I've got here is I've got these slots, and they're exactly 1/8 inch, and these correspond with a fret layout. So now I tape a fretboard blank to the back of this, and then as I move this along, it drops into that detent pin and references my distances. Now that you've kind of seen how that kind of works, then the gent saw here, and so I'm locked into a pin there, and then a few passes. And then we slide it up to the next pin, and it drops in. So as we continue working up here, you can see as it graduates the scale, but because it's working off of that detent pin there, everything stays referenced perfectly. So it's kind of a handy little jig. I had a friend of mine help me make these up, with a little better equipment than I've got. And so it's really been a handy thing, and it's nice too because when you're, since these are made out of plexiglass, if you're laying out your thing and say you've got like a little a knot hole or something in your fretboard, you can kind of adjust this so that your layout, so you can kind of fine tune where you can really accent the grain versus your inlays and things like that. So, anyway, handy little jig, that your average guy can kind of build in his own shop, and hopefully this kind of helps out with that. Later I'll show you another jig I've got that I use to put the radius in these. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.